I'm a little paranoid lately. I keep thinking someone's going to find out that I've been faking my imposter syndrome. Here's a little something about myself. White people who appropriate Native American culture, they're like my spirit animal. Now, I'm wearing the mask because Trump, for whatever reason, whether he won or whatever, for whatever reason, Donald Trump is going to be our next president, which means, almost guarantees, another pandemic. The mask is a precaution. I don't want to catch anything. You know why Harris lost that election, right? Harris lost that election. It was the couch fucking jokes. Mystery solved. She alienated half the electorate with that nonsense. You know? I mean, who hasn't stuck their dick between their parents' couch cushions and humped it until they busted a nut at some point in their life? We've all done it, right? Why do you think they call it a love seat? That's why I didn't vote for her. That's when she lost me. The second she started making fun of couch fuckers. Or, as we normally call them, guys. I mean, first you tell me I can't use women as sex objects. Now you're telling me I can't use objects as sex objects? What, have we gone insane? I'll fuck anything that doesn't move. I just picked up a fleshlight. My very first fleshlight. I got a great deal at a yard sale. I love that thing. I'm in love with that thing. I cuddle with it at night. I whisper my secrets to it. But it's not quite the same. You can never truly be vulnerable with a fleshlight because, you know, it doesn't have emotions, you know. Also, the taste leaves a lot to be desired. You might as well go down on a couch. Anyways, hey, I'm going to read a poem. Now, it's actually two small poems that I'm going to put together. One is about old school right-wing talk radio. When you drive across country, sometimes there's nothing on the radio. You turn on the AM dial and you listen to all the wackiest stuff, the craziest stuff. People thinking, oh, we treat dogs humanely. Next thing you know, the liberals are going to want to give them the right to vote. That's an actual monologue I heard. I believe it was Glenn Beck say once. All kinds of crazy religious stuff, conspiratorial stuff, all on the national AM dial. And so that's what this poem is about. Today, that underground information, those underground broadcasts are mainstream. There's Newsmax, there's Fox News, there's Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is essentially the new Rush Limbaugh. He's just replaced, Oxycontin and donuts with steroids and elk meat. They both smoke cigars like morons. So that's what the first poem is about. The second poem, I don't know what it's about. National AM. Used to laugh at the hate all over the national AM radio driving from Florida to Indiana, through the clay-walled corridors of Kentucky, belching ham-fisted, fuzz-tone and haphazard ramblings that were not to be confused with rumblings, implicating Jesus occasionally to confess a kind of guilt complex in reverse. I used to laugh at hate on the national AM at 2 a.m. with no rest stop in sight, pulling over to go to the bathroom on a mountain with exquisite stereos. Now I just stare at hate like a lung floating in midair. I have no idea what to do with it. There is no frame or case in which to fit it in. 2. Because there is no answer, because no one cleans up after themselves, because I'm surprised we find the time to care at all. Opening the windows and watching people relate is like television. Because we are all buckets of oil spewing from some dead kid you heard about. Because of the way people lie in such a fashion that no one's ever been hurt. Because I was raised on talk shows, drinking from a broken cut,